Alright, buckle up, we're about to speedrun the book of Genesis in just 4 minutes. Creation, talking snakes, family drama, and a boat cruise gone very, very wrong. Let's go. Genesis begins with God creating, well, everything. Day 1, light. Day 2, sky. Day 3, land and plants. Day 4, sun, moon, and stars. Day 5, fish and birds. Day 6, animals and humans. Day 7, God takes a well-deserved rest day. Honestly? Same. Then comes the first DIY project? God forms Adam from dirt. Later, he creates Eve from Adam's rib. Adam's response? Finally. Bone of my bones. Which is either very romantic or very weird. Now enter the serpent, the Bible's first con artist. He convinces Eve to eat from the one tree God said, don't touch. Eve eats it, shares with Adam, and suddenly they're like, oh no, we're naked. They start sewing fig leaves and hiding from God. When God calls them out, Adam throws Eve under the bus. Faster than you can say, apple. Classic move, Adam. Real classy. Next, Adam and Eve have 2 sons. Cain and Abel. Abel's a shepherd. Cain's a farmer. God likes Abel's offering better. Cain gets jealous, and boom, humanity's first murder. When God asks where Abel is, Cain replies, am I my brother's keeper? Yes, Cain. You were. Fast forward, humans go off the rails. God decides to hit reset, enter Noah. God tells Noah to build a massive ark and gather 2 of every animal. His neighbors probably thought he'd lost it. Building a floating zoo in the desert. But Noah obeys. 40 days of rain later, he and the animals survive the world's soggiest camping trip. God sets a rainbow in the sky. A promise never to flood the earth again. Then comes the Tower of Babel. Humans try building a tower to heaven. God sees the pride, scrambles their languages, and scatters them across the earth. And that, my friends, is why IKEA instructions still make no sense. Now meet Abraham, originally called Abram. God tells the 75-year-old man to pack up and move. No GPS, no map, just trust me. Abraham obeys, and God promises to make him a father of nations. Small problem, he and Sarah are childless and not exactly young. But God delivers. Sarah gives birth to Isaac at 90 years old. When she first heard the news, she laughed. Can you blame her? Isaac grows up, marries, and has twins. Esau and Jacob. Esau's a hairy hunter. Jacob's a smooth-talking schemer. Jacob tricks Esau out of his birthright for a bowl of soup. Probably the most expensive lentil stew in history. Later, Jacob wrestles with God and gets renamed Israel. Because apparently, that's what happens when you fight God and live to tell the tale. Jacob has 12 sons, and yes, he plays favorites. Joseph, the dreamer in the Technicolor coat, is the obvious pick. His jealous brothers sell him into slavery in Egypt. But plot twist. Joseph rises from prisoner to Pharaoh's right-hand man. He interprets dreams, predicts a famine, and saves the whole region. The story ends with Joseph forgiving his brothers. The whole family moves to Egypt. It's reconciliation, redemption, and one giant family reunion. And that is the book of Genesis. From creation to chaos, betrayal to blessing. Genesis sets the stage for everything to come. If you enjoyed this wild ride through the Bible's opening act, hit that subscribe button. We are going to cover every single book of the Bible, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and remember, the Bible may be ancient, but the story is still alive.